Everyone, and welcome to Inspiration Morning Live. I am Christina Crowley, and this is Inspiration Morning Live number 106, and it is Friday. I'm happy that you're here with me today, and I help people who are going after their passion, and one thing I try to focus on is, people really doing what they want for themselves. Not what other people think they want, but doing what they want for themselves. And sometimes it starts with, making themselves a priority and really, understanding the concept. If you can't put yourself first, if you can't recharge yourself, you don't have enough to give to others. You can't continue to give to others. And, so that's what I want to talk about today, because I think it really starts with simple kindness to yourself. I know that, in my own life, along with many others, that if you don't do what makes you happy, what fulfills you, you can't give to others in the way that you want to. I think you give to others as best you can when you are practicing simple kindness to yourself. And what I mean by simple kindness is giving yourself 15 minutes to have that cup of coffee, giving yourself a few minutes to recharge. Give yourself an extra couple minutes in the shower of that quiet. I think a lot of people think really well in the water. I know when I go to the pool, I have my best ideas, and there's nothing around, to write them down on. And sometimes that happens for people, in the shower or take a walk. You do things that are good for yourself. I know when I eat healthier, I feel better. This really came to me yesterday when I was out. I had to go to the store. I went to Target, and then I went and picked up dinner. And when I was at Target, an ambulance and a fire truck rolled up, and I was like, "Oh my gosh!" And it was genuinely, when I went into the store, because I still had to go in there. I didn't want to intrude on what was going on, but people were a little bit kinder to each other. And I think you can when you extend some simple kindness to others, you're more able and willing to give it to yourself. And I know some people, it's just easier to give it to others than to yourself. And that's where it came from. And seeing others go through something, makes me go, yes, we have it to give to others, but what about ourselves? We don't always allow ourselves that kindness, that freedom to be, genuinely nice to one another. And it's for any number of reasons. We get busy and then we put ourselves last. And, but let's give ourselves a few minutes at the end of the day if that's what we need. Let's give ourselves a few minutes in the morning if that's what we need. Getting up earlier, going to bed 15 minutes later, taking some time to meditate, doing things that are really good for yourself. Because I think when we do that, we are better to others. I know when I take better care of myself, I'm better to give, better work, better service to my clients. I'm able to give more to my family. Let me adjust my camera here. Got it. Whatever. Okay, there we go. And it really does start with those kind things for ourselves. And I guess it's truly, that's all I have to say today. And on this weekend, what are you going to do for yourself to show yourself that kindness, to recharge? I think it really does help us recharge and to be all we want to be. And I think, good morning, how you doing? Thank you for joining me. We're talking about simple kindness today. And it's simple kindness for yourself and simple kindness for making yourself first so that you do have more to give to others. I think it was Oprah, probably 20 years ago who said, on her show, I'm not sure who said it, But that's where I originally learned it. If you don't recharge yourself, if you don't give to yourself, you don't have that to give to others. And I think a lot of what we do in Inspiration Morning on the page is giving ourselves a little bit of recharge. And in some of those quotes, some of them are really about us, and it really does come to point when we do see those. And let me scroll down here just a little bit. I want to say thank you for joining me. Give me some thumbs up if you feel like, and give me some hearts. I really do like those. Yeah, I'm checking my feed to see if I am going out on the page. And yes, it does look like I am. And so that's what I want to say for today. And when you're struggling, when you're just at the end of your rope and you think that sleep is going to be the answer. Sometimes it is. Sometimes, we need sleep for physiological reasons and just to feel better. But, what else can you give to yourself? What can you give to yourself that will show kindness to yourself? Where are you going to bring your kindness from for yourself? Is it going to be that walk this weekend? Is it going to be, that extra few minutes to meditate? Is it going to be some time alone? Is it going to be some time with your family? Is it going to be helping your kids with their homework? Is it going to be reading? Is it going to be connecting to them? Maybe reading to your children? Maybe just spending, a nice meal with your family, cooking something from scratch rather than the takeout. And I am guilty of that. I do the takeout sometimes, but sometimes takeout is okay. Sometimes delivery is fine, but as long as you're spending that time in a way that recharges you, that refreshes you, that doesn't bring you stress, that lets you know that all the hard work you do in your life is truly worth it, and bringing some well-deserved kindness to yourself. And, that will let you bring the kindness to others. And, though I think maybe some of you will have joined in and think that I'm talking about simple kindness to others. No, it's really simple kindness to yourself. I think we feel like it's selfish to go on this personal journey, to go on, to do things for ourselves. And there's something we bring up in our own imaginations, our connotation, our biggest, I don't know, whatever it is, I can't express it completely, of the person who is the most selfish person you know. And that is, that's not even what I'm talking about. But unless that person is, doing what's right for them and setting boundaries and setting a line, then it's, maybe take a look at it and maybe take a little bit of inspiration from them. Take a little inspiration from where you need it to do what's right by yourself and get those negative connotations out of there. I think as people, we've got to stop feeling that giving to ourselves last when we don't have enough time to is okay. Because we really need to give to ourselves, and that way we can give better to others, more emotionally open to others, and with more kindness to others. When we give that simple kindness to ourselves, and I'm talking about simple things. Today it's Friday. I love Fridays. Fridays, just the whole vibe of Fridays to me is a great thing. I usually finish work about 2 on Fridays, and then I have a nice afternoon. I'll usually make myself a cup of tea. I might take the dog for a walk if I haven't already. I make Friday afternoons my time to recharge. And sometimes it does have to go on later. Sometimes it's 4 o'clock when I finish instead of like 5:30. Hello, good morning. Thank you for joining me. I am happy that you're here. I'm going to adjust this camera a little bit. There we go. But we're talking about simple kindness today. And what does simple kindness mean to you? And kindness to ourselves. We can do the simple kindness kind of things of paying for, the person's Starbucks behind us. That sometimes feels good, but it feels really good when somebody does it for us. And I'm really more talking about a personal kind of kindness, a type of kindness to yourself, such as giving yourself a walk, cooking a nice meal for you and your family, having some time to meditate. What type of action are you going to do for yourself that is just a bit of kindness? Or maybe you'll encourage somebody to do it for themselves who won't do it. And you know that it will make them feel better. Give them the openness to do that. Alrighty. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for watching today. I am very happy that you're here. This is Inspiration Morning Live number 106, and I will probably be back on Mondays. I kind of like to take Mondays off, and but we'll see about that. I love the meme that was of yesterday of Louise Hayes. I am a big fan of Louise Hayes, and I know that her birthday just went by, and they celebrated her passing and her birthday with a celebration in Los Angeles. And I saw it on Facebook, and I feel like she was such a person who espoused and was a great role model for simple kindness for yourself. And there is a quote that she did that I really enjoy, and it's, "Each day is a new opportunity. I choose to make this day a great one." And that is one of her quotes. She is big on mantras. She is big on self-affirmations in a way to help you move yourself forward. And I think, that is the best kind of simple kindness that you can give to yourself. So give it to yourself each and every day. Give it to your loved ones. Feel free to give me some hearts, some thumbs up. And if you feel that this talking about simple kindness has been helpful, please feel free to share this. I appreciate the shares that I get. And I want to say thank you so much for joining me today. Hello, good day. And, I do these in the 8 o'clock hour. I try to go at 8:05, but sometimes it happens less than others. But nonetheless, I'm going to be here with you, and I enjoy it. And I want to say thank you so much for joining me. And I look forward to seeing you on my next Facebook Live. Bye-bye. Sweet Millikins, are you ready?